Shalom. I'd like to give all honor, praises, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the Akim, preaching this word with truth and sincerity around the four corners. Just coming back in the spirit and theme of prophecy. And election day was yesterday. And come to find out, Donald Trump won the presidency. That's what I found out. I kind of figured he was going to win. Salakia. I kind of figured he was going to win. But either way, it doesn't matter who won. America's not bouncing back. So I'm gonna play a quick video from YouTube. This is fair use, and get some scripture. And Lord's willing, this will be edifying.
President Donald Trump, his family and closest supporters taking the stage, triumphant overnight as he was declared the 47th president of the United States. If you went to bed early, these are some of the moments that you missed as he gave his victory speech. Results poured in. That gave him a clear path to victory in both the Electoral College and now the popular vote. This is the National News Desk, America's News Now. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jan Jeffcoat. It is Wednesday, November 6th. And this morning, America has spoken and picked the next leader of our great country, the 45th president, now on his way to becoming the 47th president. Take a look at the electoral map showing projections. This is from the Associated Press. All the states you see in dark red right there, they have given to Trump. 277 electoral college votes so far. That, of course, could go up because you see the states there in the lighter colored, the pink color there. Those also could go toward Trump, of course, elevating that 277 number. President Trump and his family, again, took the stage at his campaign headquarters in West Palm Beach, Florida, after 2 a.m. Eastern. His first priority was to deliver a message of unity after an election season with a lot of division.
We're going to help our country heal. We have a country that needs help. And it needs help very badly. We're going to fix our borders. We're going to fix everything about our country. And we made history for a reason tonight, and the reason is going to be just that.
The acceptance speech overnight did mark the first time that Donald Trump introduced his running mate, Ohio Senator J.D. Vance, as the vice president-elect.
After the greatest political comeback in American history, we're going to lead the greatest economic comeback in American history under Donald Trump's leadership.
And now VP Kamala Harris facing some brutal backlash for not speaking and addressing the millions of Americans whose vote she asked for. Her supporters walked out of her watch party after being told she would not be making an appearance.
Yeah, you see that? And all these people wanted to vote for Kamala Harris, and she lost. She didn't even give I believe it's called a congressional speech. She didn't even give a speech. She's supposed to give a speech even though she lost, thanking all her supporters, and she dipped out. This just proves that America is done.
We're also watching the balance of power in Congress with a major shakeup in the Senate and some tight numbers in the House. We do have team coverage across the country and all the latest results coming in this morning. We want to start, though, with Mark Boyle at the live desk. Mark.
Jan, good morning. Breaking news overnight. The race has been called for President Donald Trump. He got that 270 mark right after securing the major battleground of Pennsylvania, where both candidates spent so much critical time and resources in the days and the months and the hours leading up to yesterday on Election Day. After being declared the winner, Trump appeared here at Mar-a-Lago in West Palm Beach with his entire family and hundreds of supporters there and addressed the nation for the second time as president-elect.
Many people have told me that God spared my life for a reason. And that was to save our country and to restore America to greatness. And now we are going to fulfill that mission together. We're going to fulfill that mission. The task before us will not be easy, but I will bring every ounce of energy, spirit, and fight that I have in my soul to the job that you've entrusted to me.
And here's where things stand this morning as you are waking up. Let's run through the numbers, the data coming from the...
Yo, Trump is a character, man. He really is. You know, I guess those assassination attempts really made him more popular than what he was from before.
Right now, Trump has secured 277 electoral college votes. Kamala Harris, 224 as of right now. Turning to the popular vote, a lot of people were wondering where will things shake out with that. The AP says Trump won with more than 51% of Americans over Harris's 47%. The number specifically 71 million to 66 million, to put that in perspective. In Congress, Republicans have won control of the Senate, retaking the chamber for the first time in 4 years. That will hand the GOP the lead role in confirming the next president's cabinet, as well as any Supreme Court justice if there is a vacancy under his watch. Right now, dozens of races for the House are still being tabulated this morning. Meantime, we are waiting to hear from Kamala Harris this morning in possibly another speech from President-elect Donald Trump. We'll continue to bring you the very latest election results throughout the morning right here at the live desk, and you can check anytime online at thenationaldesk.com.
Why don't more people on SSI and SSDI know about the Social Security $2,000 debit cards?
And there you have it. Trump won. But it doesn't matter because you shouldn't have voted. If you're an Israelite, you shouldn't have voted. But a lot of people didn't listen and went out and voted. Because when I went out yesterday morning, I seen people at the local library around my way. They were voting, and I believe the schools closed and had a half day so they could open them up for the polls. And just get a couple of precepts. This ain't gonna be long. There's a book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17. Verse 15 says, "Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, which the Lord thy power shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother." Yeah, you see that? So, as Israelites, you're supposed to set one that's over you, that's one of your brethren. And that one is talking about Yahweh Shai. And King, under him is King David, both of them from the tribe of Judah, which is one of our brethren. Instead of going and voting for an Edomite who doesn't give two shits about you or your family, But Jake still went out and visited and voted. That's why the Lord said this. There's the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. It says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children." Yeah, you see that? So since you forgot the law of the Lord, he's going to forget your children, because it goes against the law to go and vote. And like it says, our people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because if you knew anything, you should know that the Electoral College selects the president. Like the guy said in the video, Trump had 277 electoral votes. So even though the popular vote probably was Kamala Harris, she didn't win because the global elites didn't want her to win. And and to be perfectly honest, I speak as a man. I'm glad, Because if she would have won, you would have had even more proud women out here as you do now. So I'm glad she didn't win. And plus, you're not supposed to have a woman usurp authority over a man. So I'm happy that she didn't win. Let me get another preset. Yeah, there we go. This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8, verse 50. It says, "For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride." Yeah, a lot of miseries is getting ready to befall these stupid Americans, Babylonians, if you will. Why? Because they have walking in great pride. I got a news article I want to bring out. I brought this out before, but I got to bring it out again because it fits the narrative of what happened with the election. This is from The Week. And it reads, "Trump's plans for a second term reportedly includes firing squads, hangings, and group executions." And then this was published last year, so they already probably knew in the works that Trump was going to become president. I'm gonna just read this right here. It says, as Donald Trump's second re-election bid begins to pick up steam in the new year, details about the former president's plans for his return to the White House have begun to emerge, including a new report from Rolling Stone which alleges Trump has begun polling his advisors on whether he should bring back firing squads, hangings, and even the guillotine should he win in 2024. And sure enough, he did win in 2024. So this is what Trump wants to do. He wants to bring back firing squads, hangings, and the guillotine. And they're going to kick in your door. You know, whenever you post anything that they deem as hate speech on the internet. I got a news article for that as well. I'm not going to bring it. I'm going to bring that out in a separate lesson. You know. This devil gonna come down with great wrath because he knows that he have but a short time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that. And then close. This doesn't need to be long and drawn out. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time." And that's what you're seeing. That's what you see in that article. Now that you have Nero in office, that's who Trump is reminded of. The Roman Caesar Nero. Now that you have Trump in office, he's going to pass legislation that's going to trip up you Israelites, you Jakes out there, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And so you better wake up and smell the coffee. You better get right with the Lord while you still have time, because the doors of mercy are steadily closing as the days go by. There's the book of Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6. "Ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Yeah, and the he that's talking about is the elect. Lord's willing not be part of that number. Because Jacob's trouble is coming. There's going to be a time that has never been seen. That the Archangel Michael going to have to stand up for us and fight and help fight for us on our behalf. Like it says in the book of Daniel, the 12th chapter. You know? So I just wanted to bring this out, just blowing the trumpet. Oh, Salakia. Just blowing the trumpet. Lord's will, you was edified. Until next time, I can say shalom to the elect.